Welcome students for the maths classes by Ravindranath sir. In this lecture we are going to use AB rules with the help of some examples. Here we are taking the example number 1. Evaluate the following values. In this we are having 2 sine A cos B like formula. We have done. It is given by sine of A plus B plus sine of A minus B. If we use it, we get after simplification sine of 5x plus 3x means 8x plus sine of 5x minus 3x given by 2x. If we see another part, second part is here, it is like 2 cos A sine B. 2 cos A sine B rule is given by sine of A plus B minus of sine A minus B. 7x by 2 minus 5x by 2. If we simplify from here, we get sine of, it become 2 is the LCM, 7x plus 5x become 12x by 2 means 6x minus sine of, if you simplify, 2 is the LCM, 7x minus 5x, 2x divided by 2 LCM, it become only x. If we see on the other side, part number 3, we have given only cos A, cos B. 2 is not given, so multiply by 2, divide by 2. To get the same form of question, now 2 cos A cos B is given by, that is given by cos of A plus B, 67.5 plus 22.5 plus cos of A minus B means 67.5 minus 22.5. If we simplify, we get from here 67.5 and 22.5, it become 90 plus cos of, it become after subtraction 45. Value from table cos 90 is given by 0, cos 45 is given by 1 by square root 2. So our answer become of this question is 1 by 2 square root 2. In the next part, if you see, it is like sine A sine B, but we have the rule for 2 sine A sine B. So multiply by 2, divide by 2. 2 sine A sine B rule is our cos of A minus B first means 3x by 2 minus x by 2 minus of cos A plus B means 3x by 2 plus x by 2. If we simplify these values, we get from here cos of, by LCM 2 is the LCM, it become 3x minus x, 2x divided by 2, it become x, minus of cos, it become 3x by 2 plus x by 2 means by LCM 2 it become 3x plus x, 4x divided by 2 it become 2x. Now we will continue with another question. Example number 2 on different type of question here. Is given by proof that cosecant 45 plus x, cosecant 45 minus x is given by twice of secant 2x. We are taking the left hand side from here. Cosecant 45 plus x multiply with cosecant 45 minus x. As we know, the rules only in term of sine and cos, but here it is cosecant theta. So we are going to change it here like 1 by sine. It becomes 1 by sine 45 plus x multiply with 1 upon sine 45 minus x. If you see here, it becomes like sine A sine B. But we have the rule for 2 sine A sine B. So multiply by 2 in numerator as well as in denominator. Now we are going to use 2 sine A sine B rule, which is given by here cos of A value means 45 plus x minus B value means symbol change minus of cos of A value first plus B value second. If we simplify here, 2 divided by, we get from here 45 cancel out, cos 2x minus of, we are having here x cancel out, cos 90. We know the value of cos 90, so we are going to change it. Cos 90 is given by 0. So we get from here twice divided by cos 2x. It can be written like this, 2 times secant 2x, which is same as our right hand side of the statement. Now question number 3 is given. Prove that 4 sine A sine B sine C is given by sine of B plus C minus A plus sine of C plus A minus B plus sine of A plus B minus C minus sine of A plus B plus C we are taking from the left hand side. It is given by 4 sin A sin B sin C. We does not have the rule in case of 4. So we break it 2 sin A separate from here and making group of 2 sin B sin C. We are going to apply here 2 sin A sin B rule. It is given by cos of A minus B means here B minus C minus of cos B plus C here. By using identity 2 sin A sin B, which is given by cos of A minus B minus of cos of A plus B. Now breaking the bracket, we get 2 sin A cos of B minus C and minus of 2 sin A with cos of B plus C. We are using identity here 2 sin A cos B. 2 sin A cos B identity is our sine of A plus B plus sine of A minus B. Negative outside. 2 sin A cos B identity again sine of A plus B plus sine of A minus B. We get this one. If you open the bracket, we get sine of A plus B minus C as a first term plus sine of, we are taking positive term first, C plus A minus B. If you open the bracket, minus of sine A plus B plus C, and the last term is given by minus of sine of A minus B minus C. If we see our right side of the result, sine of B plus C minus A, it does not come. So we have to take here negative common. As you know, sine of minus theta is given by minus sine theta. We are going to use this result here. We get from here sine of B plus C minus A from here. This term remains same, sine of A plus B plus C. That is the same of result required. This remains same, sine of C plus A minus B, and the first term is sine of A plus B minus C. If we see here now result, we are having B plus C minus A, last one, C plus A minus B, this one, A plus B minus C, this one, and the subtracted term is sine of A plus B plus C. It matches with the right hand side of the statement, so it proves our question. Let's see our question number 4. It is given by prove cos square A plus cos square B minus 2 cos A cos B with cos of A plus B. It is given by sin square A plus B. We are starting from the left hand side. Cos square A as it is, cos square B as it is. Here we are having 2 cos A cos B using the identity. 2 cos A cos B is given by cos of A plus B and with cos of A minus B. This term remains same, cos of A plus B outside. And these two terms are remain same, cos square A plus cos square B. First term remains same, cos square A. Second term remains same, cos square B. Now, as we open the bracket, cos of A plus B multiply cos of A plus B. It becomes cos square A plus B. Next, it becomes minus symbol here. Cos of A plus B multiplied with cos of A minus B. Now using the rule of product of identities, cos of A plus B minus cos of A minus B. A plus B and A minus B in multiplying case of cos, we are having cos square A minus sin square B. Using the result, and this term remains same, first term also same, second also same. If we open the bracket from the last one, we get from here cos square A plus cos square B minus cos square A plus B minus of cos square A plus sin square B. Due to minus sign symbol change, the cos square A cancel out. Cos square B plus sin square B. Group of these two gives us 1 as identity from identity number 1 of trigonometry. We are now having these two terms. 1 minus cos k theta, it is given by sin square theta. So it gives us proof of right hand side. Now question number 5 is given by 4 sin a, sin 60 minus a, sin 60 plus a is equal to sin 3a. Hence find the value of this statement. It means first of all we have to prove this and utilize this result in the calculation of second part of the statement. We are going to start from the statement. We are breaking 4 as 2 with 2 and taking these two values together. First, sin of 60 plus a first statement, sin of 60 minus a as a second statement, and we are taking sin a at last, making the group of these three values. We are having here 2 sin a sin b rule, which is given by cos of a minus b. If we subtract them from this value, we subtract this, 60 cancel out, we get overall 2a. Minus of cos of a plus b. If we add them, plus a minus a cancel out, we get 120 with sin a. And the value of cos 120, we know that it is given by minus of 1 by 2. We use it directly. Now we are going to open the bracket. We get from here 2 cos 2a sin a. Product of 2 sin a with first term and product of 2 sin a with this value, we get plus 2 multiply half of sin a. From here we get 2 cancel out. Here 2 cos a sin b rule is all given by sin of a plus b minus of sin a minus b plus sin a as is. These sin a cancel out, so we get final answer as a sin 3a. This is our right hand side. Now our question is find out the value of this function by using the upper result. If we see here, statement is given by sin 20, sin 40, sin 60, sin 80. Sin 60 value is given in the table, so we use it direct first. Cube 3 by 2 is the value of sin 60. Left out value is our, from here this is removed because we use the value. It is left out with sin 20, sin 40 and sin 80. Now if we compare with the remaining part of it, this is the sin 60. It is given by 4 is missing, so we multiply by 4 and divide by 4 to balance it. Now if you see this part only, it is like 4, a replaced by 20. If we replace a by 20, it become 40, it become 80. Means a replaced by 20 gives us the value directly from here. 3 multiply 20, it becomes sin 60. This is the value of this bracket. 1 by 4 remains same. Cube 3 by 2 remains same. Now we are going to use the value of sin 60 again from the table. It is given by cube 3 by 2. This value remains same, multiply 1 by 4. If we simplify, we get final answer as a 3 by 16. Let's see our next question number 6. It is given by 2 sin a cos b, like this. Same here, 2 sin a cos b. We are going to apply first. 2 sin a cos b formula is given by sine of a plus b, means sum of these two. If we add them, gamma with minus gamma cancel out, we get only alpha, plus sine of difference of these two angles. If we subtract gamma from here, we get alpha minus 2 gamma. Second term remains same. If you see here, these two terms cancel out. Same here, 2 sin a cos b rule, sine of a plus b. If we add them, gamma cancel out, we get only beta plus sine of a minus b. If we subtract gamma from here, we get beta minus 2 gamma. Minus sine of beta minus 2 gamma remains same. If we see here, last two terms are same, cancel out. So finally we get from here, from numerator sine alpha, from denominator sine beta, which is our right hand side. Now we are going to discuss our last of the example here. Question number 7. If the cos of a minus b is given by 3 times cos of a plus b, we have to prove that cotangent a, cotangent b is given by 2. If you see here, we are having constant as a 3, but here it is 2. Here functions are means t ratios are cotangent, but here we are having cos. To convert them, we are going to use here again componendo and dividendo rule. First of all, arrange them. Cos of a minus b as it is. We are shifting this one. It is given by cos of a plus b in denominator is equal to 3, which can be written as 3 by 1. Now we are going to apply componendo and dividendo. If you remember it, this rule is given by, if any value is written as a by b, it can be written as a plus b divided by a minus b. We are going to use this one. So cos of a minus b plus cos of a plus b and cos of a minus b minus cos of a plus b. On the right hand side, 3 plus 1, 3 minus 1. We know the identity. Cos of a minus b added with cos of a plus b, it is given by 2 cos a cos b. And cos of a minus b minus cos of a plus b, it is given by 2 sin a sin b. So we replace this value. On the right hand side, it becomes 4 by 2. Cancel out by 2. We get 2 by 1. 2 cancel out. Here cos of a divided by sin of a, cotangent a. Cos b divided by sin b, cotangent b. It becomes is equal to 2, which is our required result of this question. And please like the video, share it more and more, and subscribe the channel to get the updates from the notification of maths classes by Devendra Anand. Thanks for watching the video till the end.